Welcome to Empirical P-Pod.
Forgot how to use this stuff. It's been so long. And I still hate starting the show.
Yeah. And this is like still semi-new equipment for you too, right?
I want to say yes, but no.
No?
Not at this point. I've done 2 full seasons of the P-Pod with this stuff.
All right, well, never mind.
I like, though, that you're being nice. Anyway, we're back here for episode 2, following up with what Courtney and I have been doing. Do you even remember? Do you even remember 2 weeks ago?
Yeah, I had to do a little refresher. I looked through our text thread to see kind of where my head was at.
Yeah, it's kind of like a whirlwind. I guess it's like that every year.
It's been a fucking whirlwind.
Yeah.
It's been a long...
Well, when we got together last time, we talked about, problems we've had in the past, like what we've done, goals, potential roadblocks that we've dealt with, and like where we want to be. How do you feel about the first 2 weeks?
I felt super full of momentum.
Those are the dogs romping around.
Sorry, yeah. I can't kill them. It's against the law.
Yeah, I shouldn't admit this, but you and I are the only 2 people in the world that don't like dogs.
I mean, yeah.
I like them. I just don't want them around me.
I have a hard time admitting to put myself all the way on that train to say that I don't like dogs. I just don't need a dog.
I love them. I don't want to be around them.
I don't want to take care of them.
Right. Yeah.
I don't want to be a dog mom.
I think we just hate responsibility.
I have enough.
Yeah, and
I enjoy the responsibilities that I have outside of the dogs.
I work really hard to have 0.
Yeah, I can't do that.
No, you can't. To give you an idea of how ridiculous Courtney is, I invited her to play board games with us, and she said that she could not be that non-productive for that long.
Yeah. Yep.
Which is crazy.
It's tax season, honey.
That's true. But that's we've gone off on a tangent already in the first 2 seconds. What are you thinking? You were in the middle of explaining something.
About what?
Oh, man. The first 2 weeks, you said you had to do a refresher.
Looking
at text and stuff.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I was explaining how I was feeling the first 2 weeks.
Yeah, because we started.
I felt like we started out like strong. We started out baby steps. I felt like.
Yeah.
What did we do? So we had our first episode.
Yeah, after we recorded last time, we signed up for the gym.
That night, right?
And we we took all of our measurements.
Yeah.
We weighed in and had all of our measurements.
Yep, we took before and after photos.
Which we realistically probably should have done that and then reported where we were starting then. But now we should maybe tell everybody where we started in this episode. Do you remember your stuff?
What?
Do you?
I'm lost.
I know. I
thought we were talking about the first 2 weeks.
We were. We started, though. We didn't explain to the audience where we were starting from, weight-wise and measurement-wise.
Okay.
Do you remember what your starting weight was?
Oh, my starting weight? Jesus criminy. I didn't even realize it was that bad. I think that says 148.
Really?
Yeah, 148.0.
Wow.
Yeah. Damn. I thought it was like around like 143 maybe.
I thought that also.
Really? Did you write? Am I looking at it wrong?
I mean, I have bad handwriting. Show it to me.
Okay.
Nope, that's an 8.
Yeah, geez. Awesome. Appreciate it.
Sorry about your life.
That's all right. What are you going to do, man?
Well, if you'd like to be even more depressed, I started at a plump 365, which I have 1 pound for every day of the year. I don't know what that value is, but
that's a fun way to look at it, though. I like it.
So that's where we're coming from. How did these first 2 weeks go for you?
Good. I don't even feel like we finished telling them the whole process of what we did right after.
No, we didn't. You know me. I jump around a lot. I
I
apologize.
like to be chronological and a little
yeah,
OCD
no,
about
that's
it.
why you should be running the episodes.
So what we did, guys, was after we got the gym membership,
Yeah.
but we also talked about, we took our measurements, all that, blah blah blah. But we talked about what we're gonna do.
Yeah.
We talked about a couple of things that would help us get to our goals. Was meal prepping.
Right.
That was a big thing that we
was a big
both
thing.
committed. We had signed up for the gym, but we weren't in any damn hurry. We were
Yeah.
going to take our time. I think, did we go 2 weeks after to do the tour? Or was it that Sunday after we signed up?
So we started on Friday.
Yeah.
We were first recorded and signed up.
Yeah.
And we actually did go that Sunday.
That Sunday. Okay. And we took
to
a
the
tour.
yeah.
Yep. We took a tour.
And I think that's when you did the hydro and I did the massage chair also because we were already there.
Yep.
I'm like, why wouldn't you?
Yeah. Yeah. We had a nice little tour and then we had a nice little massage chair.
Yeah.
And then we got the hell out of there.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So then we were excited about that. So we were all pumped up. We were going to do meal prepping, which went great. I feel like I remember the first few days, headaches. I had headaches
Yeah.
because I was being super strict about the sugar. Yeah.
Yeah.
Getting headaches. But I
get those
did.
legit- spinach is really good for that.
Is it?
Yeah. Spinach will curve sugar
know that.
withdrawal or sugar headache.
Oh, I think you did tell me that one time before. I forgot about that.
Yep. I'm
Yeah.
full of like 5 facts that I just repeat over and over again.
Nice. Well, that takes that many times for me to.
That's why I usually always have
remember
a thing of
sometimes.
baby spinach. Like I love spinach and feta cheese. So
Oh
good.
God, some with some strawberries and a raspberry vinaigrette.
That's funny.
Are you
I
kidding
have,
me? Throw in some
Yeah.
like walnuts or something. Oh.
Yeah. One
all
of
day.
the go-tos, if I'm still eating out, will be a salad from McAllister's.
Yeah.
And it's literally like grilled chicken, strawberries, blueberries, mixed greens.
Yeah.
And it's got like pecans and it's a raspberry vinaigrette. It's so good.
It sounds so good.
It is so good.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm a big fan of those kind of things too. So yeah, went good other than I feel like I do really good during the week and then by the time the week is over, I run out of all the food that I had food prepped just like the Sunday before. I try to keep up during the week, but I just pretty much plan what we're having for meals and that's what it is. But when that's gone,
Right.
you know,
I've noticed
then in the weekend, I don't want to, if I don't feel like leaving or
Right.
something, you know, then it's like I'm just eating bullshit that's in the house, but
Yeah.
that's not what I plan on eating. And then I'm all mad.
I've noticed like when I meal prep too, it's usually until like depending on what day I do it. I'll do it Sunday, Monday, or Tuesday,
Yeah.
but it's usually only going to cover 4 days
Yeah.
at the most. Which I feel like anything after that's probably too long to
Yeah.
have something
Same.
stored.
It's like the same thing. And then it's like I can get by with like leftovers. And,
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I also, oddly, I hate freezing things.
Yeah, I don't ever really freeze anything either.
like a lot of people are like,
My
"Oh,
freezer is
just
like
freeze it,
kind of
throw it in the
empty.
freezer."
I
I'm
have like fruit in there for smoothies, but
yeah,
and like a bunch of flour and shit. But
flour.
yeah,
You
I
freeze
keep
your
the
flour.
yeah, I
Really?
think it keeps it fresher longer.
Did you learn that somewhere, or do you just think that?
I'm not sure. I don't know if I've ever seen anybody else do it, so I
Yeah.
must have learned it. I must have learned it from something because I didn't grow up with it in the freezer.
Right. So it sounds like you made it up.
No, I was influenced by something along the way.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah. So what does your meal prep look like for those first 2 weeks?
I go to the store and I get all of the produce and I wash it and cut it.
You get fresh produce, like I don't get any produce.
Well, so I've cut back a lot because when I first went, like kind of no sugar, no grain,
Yeah.
I went to like a ton of like salads and like all kinds of crazy
Yeah.
salads with all kinds of different vegetables that I never really eat.
Yeah.
And I tried to do a big variety of all this stuff. But what was happening was it was way too many carbs. I was hardly eating any protein because I was
Right.
getting so full on these salads.
Yeah.
And I was starting to gain weight again because it was just so much.
Well, it's interesting because you even
Vegetables
said
and carbs.
NSNG, which is extremely high protein and less.
But I
other
wasn't
things.
prioritizing.
That's what I mean.
protein.
Is like,
yeah.
if that's what you're going for, you got to keep that protein really high.
You're right. And
Yeah.
I totally wasn't. So then when we talked, then I was like, yeah, I'm going to do more like of like not carnivore style, but
Yeah.
definitely more protein centric. So I do get all of my, my produce, and I cut, because I will have like a way smaller salad, because I just love salad. So
Sure.
I'll have like a way smaller salad with the protein.
When
but
you say salad, what do you make it out of?
So for a long time, I was making like a chickpea salad with like chickpeas, olives, peppers, cucumbers, red cabbage. What else? Nuts. I was putting like ground flaxseed in there, nuts, oregano.
Ground flaxseed? Nice.
Yeah, I guess your body doesn't digest full flax seeds,
That makes sense.
or it doesn't. It's not able to pull like the omegas out.
I was just reading today actually about the using the flaxseed, the ground flaxseed for detoxing.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I knew it was good for you. I know there's a ton of health benefits, but so yeah, I buy like the full bean or whatever, and then I have a coffee grinder, so I just grind it up in my coffee grinder, and I put it in little mason jars and just sprinkle it over.
The stuff is expensive.
Yeah.
It's like buying almond flour.
Dude, everything.
all the
Because
stuff.
like I try to buy, like organic vegetables and fruits as much as I can. Like even just buying like no junk food, just like pretty much meat and produce. Like it's still like $200 a week.
But you also have a family of 3.
True, but I shop at Aldi, like the cheapest
Yeah.
possible place you could go. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like it's expensive.
I don't know. Well, I think it depends too, because like I said, I'm sure the kids aren't eating the same way you are, so you've got to. It's almost like you're shopping for them and you.
True. Yeah, there is just specific shit I buy for them.
Yeah, because I've noticed the biggest thing for me is So what I do is every like I said, Sunday morning or Tuesday I set up, and I'm a crock pot guy because I hate meal prepping.
Yeah.
I hate cooking, but I am fascinated like that you can take a handful of a couple things and make something like really special out of it.
Yeah.
Like that's really cool, but I'd rather somebody else did it.
Yeah.
But what I've noticed is like I would start. I used to just buy a bag of chicken breasts from Walmart, $3, like whatever. I'm sure it's double that by now, but whatever it cost.
Mm-hmm.
But I hated it, and I noticed like it was always shitty.
Like not something you wanted to eat.
It was just so
boring.
Like, there's only so much you can do.
Did you not like really? Yeah, I was gonna say, did you not like make it special? I guess.
No, I would still make it special, but like the quality was bad.
Okay.
It's like you can only polish a turd so much. It's still a piece of shit.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, and that's exactly the thing. Like, there's dark spots, there's fat everywhere. Like, so you really have to clean it up.
Okay.
And so I was like, all right. So I started buying the packaged meat from the counter.
Okay.
And I was like, okay, this is better, but it was still like, again, you're one step up. So we have an amazing meat market in DeKalb, in Bowden's, and so I've been going there the last. This would have been the first time, I guess. I went there and got really nice. I accidentally spent $35 on chicken breast because I'm an idiot. This is my first time at a meat market.
Not. What?
Like it said
Did you get a good amount of chicken?
It said $6.99 a pound, and I was like, let me get 3 pounds.
Okay.
Because that's usually what I would get at the store is 3 pounds for the week.
Yeah.
And I asked him, I'm like, how much does each breast weigh? And he's like 1.5 pounds. I'm like, great. Let me get 2. They weighed 2.5 pounds. So he lied right to my face. So I got 5 pounds of chicken and it was $35.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it was the best chicken I've ever had in my life. And I'm like, okay, there's no turning back here now. I don't want to spend that much every week. But I definitely, this is the way to buy the stuff, like fresh from a place that does it right here, local. Yeah. Like it was a game changer for me.
Yeah.
And that was just cooking in the crock pot. I make 2 things. Part of me wants to get another crock pot because I
have 2 crock pots.
Do you see? That's smart.
Yeah.
I'm like, I definitely need a second one. I make a breakfast casserole. Which this week I had done a dozen eggs, and this one I was gonna have. I did chorizo. I cooked chorizo. Don't bother. Don't do that.
No.
Chorizo is such a pain in the ass in general.
I remember you telling me it turned out pretty gross.
It did. Well, it's very greasy meat.
Yeah.
and it's hard enough to make it like in general. Then to put it in a casserole, like in a crock pot, is
It
even
just
dumber.
didn't cook up right.
I mean, still ate it. It was still edible, but I was just like,
Yeah.
because I got Chihuahua cheese, I got chorizo. I was like so excited.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm sure that was super disappointing.
and also
it is
I
disappointing.
also
when you
put
do
2 cups of cottage cheese in it. So
Uh-huh.
I don't. This is the first time in my life I had cottage cheese.
Oh wow, you went.
Yeah,
Wow.
like I have the palate of a 5-year-old, and I'm trying things. Like
Yeah.
I didn't like it plain,
Yeah.
but you can put it in this breakfast casserole, and it's adding what it adds. Like it definitely
Yeah.
has benefits.
Yeah.
So it's nice to kind of shove it in there and not have to worry about it. So that's what and then I eat that. I cut that into 4s, and that's my breakfast for the week. So because I try to eat 3 eggs for breakfast.
Yeah.
So, and then I'll do the chicken, and I did the chicken, and I made a homemade Alfredo sauce from scratch. That was the best thing I've ever cooked in my life.
Mm-hmm.
It was
I love
so
homemade
good.
Alfredo sauce so much. We make that a lot. We make chicken Alfredo a lot.
Yeah, and I just
And I use broccoli instead of putting it on my pasta. You put it on my broccoli.
see, that's smart.
It's
I
so
just
good
make
on it. It's
I
like
make
a
it
good
little
mix.
thicker
Yeah.
and more chicken, so that
Yeah.
it's like a hearty meal.
Yeah. No, that sounds awesome.
But that's what I mean is like when you're just like, oh, it's just a little butter and a little garlic and a little heavy cream, and Parmesan, and all of a sudden you're like,
There
oh,
you go.
this is amazing.
Voila.
Yeah, so-
Delicioso.
And then same thing. I'll put that into 4 containers, and boom, there's the week. But I feel like that's the easy part. Like you said, the weekend is tough.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it's as tough as we make it. We could prep Sunday and Thursday.
I mean, yeah, it all kind of boiled down to I knew that I was running out of stuff and I should have
Yeah.
went to the store and re-upped and I didn't. But in order
Something
to
about it feels correct to go shopping once a week. For some reason, it just feels
well, that's how
correct.
long pretty much that's how long like the produce lasts.
You expect
and
it,
also that's kind of like my budget. I shop week to week.
yeah.
You know.
But I think realistically, if you break it down, you're like, all right, not everything has to be re-upped every week. Like certain things you buy and then they're good for a while.
Well,
Certain
yeah,
things you
there's
have to
always
get
a
constantly.
rotation in the house.
Yeah, like
of
fresh
different
stuff is like the freshest thing I buy is mushrooms, and then I forget about them every time.
Yeah.
Then I get mad because they die.
How
so
do you
fast.
eat mushrooms? What do you like them on?
I'll put them in anything.
Raw, cooked?
Cooked, yeah.
Okay.
I'll eat them raw, but I usually anything I'm making
Yeah.
has room for mushrooms.
Wow.
Yeah.
Cool.
Like I would put it in the breakfast casserole. I would put it
Okay.
in the Alfredo sauce, like
Okay.
anywhere.
My stepmom loves mushrooms too.
Yeah,
She puts it in a lot
They're
of
so
stuff.
good.
I don't agree, but
Oh,
I don't like mushrooms.
really?
Yeah. I can do mushrooms if they're like burnt on top of like a sausage and mushroom pizza.
Yeah.
I can do that. I
Yeah.
like it like that. But other than that, no. My stepdad loves mushrooms, and they always smell so good because he would make like a steak and then saute like the garlic
Oh,
and the
yeah.
mushrooms and onions. Like it always smelled so good. I always wanted it. But every time I tried it, I was like, nope, spitting it right back out.
Really?
Yeah. The
That's
taste does
crazy.
not. It's not good, and the texture's not good.
They do have a weird consistency. Like I don't like onions. I think because of the consistency.
Yeah.
it's
I don't
just
have
too much.
I don't have a texture issue with like anything else. It's just that thing.
Not even
I think it was
coconut?
because it was didn't taste good too. I couldn't get past the texture because it didn't taste good. You know.
Yeah. One of the things I used to do back in the day, if you remember from last episode, I talked about I used to be healthy. I would just get a thing of like the big mushroom caps and
Mhm.
cook them like a steak.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Yeah. No, my
You season
stepdad
'em
loves
just the
that shit.
same?
Yep. Yeah.
It's even better if you do that and then put it on a burger because it's the same size as a burger.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh man,
Like a double cheeseburger.
it's so good. Yeah, mushroom and Swiss, bud. Come on.
Yeah.
Now,
But yeah, I would do crock pot meat too. Like I'd make a
Yeah.
ton of like taco meat, have like a taco salad.
yeah,
What else was I? Oh, like we've been making like chicken breasts, like thin. Like I'll buy the chicken breasts, but then make them thin and
Yeah.
not like fry them
right.
as like a cutlet, but like
How do you cook them?
pan saute them with just like
Yeah.
olive oil and
You ever bake them?
seasonings.
Just like
Yeah, I used to bake them when I didn't really ever cook that much, and
Right.
it's just dumb.
They just come
like,
out so nothing.
Yeah, that reminds me of like your analogy of like frozen chicken breasts. It's
Yeah,
like
exactly.
so boring. Like,
Right,
please, I
yeah.
can't.
It's funny when you start doing it. You're like, oh, it doesn't take much to really,
Yeah,
really
and I actually
transform
used
this
to
meal.
actually overcook the shit out of chicken until my son started cooking more and pretty much showed me that like you don't have to cook it so much. He like figured out how to like
Yeah.
I don't know. It was just like he's just like it's way juicier if you're like don't go
Yeah.
crazy. It's like yeah, you're right.
That's
I guess.
every time I cook it, somebody's always like, "Oh, it's always so dry." I'm like, "Yeah, if you're an asshole."
Yeah, I was a total asshole about it because I like things really well done. I don't mind
Really?
things dry. Yeah, like
So you
I'm a
hate
well done
flavor.
girl. No, I don't hate flavor,
If
but
you-
yeah, I like just kind of like I don't know, crunchier. I would
Yeah.
say
charcoal. You like to eat charcoal.
no. You know what I'm saying. Never mind.
Do you?
If you're not gonna, if you don't get it, you're not gonna get it.
Hey, that's fair. I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah.
do you? So aside.
Oh, but what I was also doing was, to not feel so rushed in the morning.
Mhm.
I started like making like my thing at night, like packing my salad at night
Oh,
and
nice.
kind of like putting it in the fridge. So it's just like
Yeah.
ready to grab and go. I would just warm up my protein before I left and then eat it semi-warm later,
Yeah.
you know? But yeah, I was doing that. And then eventually I started I'm not trying, I actually did. I was never like an egg eater. I'm not really an egg person at all.
Yeah.
But I know that they have like a lot of good health benefits. They're low carb, they're
Yeah.
good protein, blah, blah, blah. So I like try, I like hard boiled eggs are okay.
I think you might benefit honestly, because that's my thing with. I was eating fried eggs, and I'm like, I get burned out on eggs real fast.
Yeah.
But the casserole doesn't.
No, but I
taste
was
like
going to
the
say
eggs.
I found a way.
Oh,
That I
yeah.
love.
There you
It
go.
is and I don't know how great this is for you. It's probably not that good, but its protein is the Crocus deli ham.
Oh yeah.
So I cut up like 3 or 4 slices of that into like little squares and I like put them in a pan with some butter and like warm them up and then I scramble 2 or 3 eggs depending on how hungry I am.
Yeah.
And cook it like an omelet. I put a slice of cheese like in the middle, and I let it get crispy and I like fold it in and
That's a really.
and
good omelet.
honestly, like I feel like and they always say like the health coach I was talking to, she's like, don't let your blood sugar go too low. She was like getting on my ass about like
Right.
fasting too long, and she's like, I want you to start trying to eat like in the morning so that
Yeah.
you're stable blood sugar
What
during the
kicks
day.
your metabolism also.
Yeah. But anyway, I feel like it does. It's I feel much better just in the like during like the morning time. I don't
Yeah.
feel as like hungry.
Do you take any supplements?
Yes.
What kind of supplements have you been taking?
I take vitamin D with vitamin K. It's mixed together. Magnesium and a B complex. I take that at night. And I just added zinc after I eat my eggs, I take an iron supplement with a vitamin C and a zinc.
Nice.
And I actually just the last 2 days, I forgot that I had creatine. I started putting creatine in my water again.
Oh, what's that do?
Creatine is supposed to help your body hold on to muscle better.
Mm.
And it's also really good to prevent Alzheimer's disease. It's really good for your brain.
Oh,
Yeah, it's like one of the longest studied and one of the like I don't know. It's one of the original kind of like supplements.
yeah.
So it's got like the
So they've been
most
using
studies on
bodybuilding
it.
Forever.
There's benefits. There's all kinds of benefits, especially if you're older in age,
Yeah.
for like cognitive benefits and stuff.
Yeah. I take.
It helps it also one more thing it does it helps your cells hold
Yeah.
on to a little bit more water.
Oh yeah.
So you feel like not so like I don't know.
Dry.
Yeah.
More hydrated.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
I take a multivitamin, which has a lot of the same things that you just mentioned. I also take a magnesium.
Mhm.
Magnesium bros.
Mhm.
But I take 2 gummies also. I take a greens gummy
Okay.
because I don't eat a lot of vegetables.
Yeah.
So I like to get the gummy or the greens there, and then I take a fiber gummy.
Yeah.
Just to like I don't.
That's
eat,
good, especially if you don't eat a lot of vegetables.
I'm super low on carbs and sugar in the first place,
Yeah.
and then the fiber gummies just give me that little buffer of whatever they sneak. Like I eat almonds and stuff like that. Like even the good carbs can still be carby, so I think that little buffer is nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. But on top of, or separate from that, how has it been? When we first started, you were already you have a treadmill here at your house, and you were already kind of using that for in these first couple of weeks.
The
Have you just
first
been
couple
sticking
weeks,
to that?
yeah, the first couple weeks I was great. I've been pretty consistent. I've only skipped a couple days.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, total on the treadmill. I'm pretty much on there every day for like 15 minutes. Sometimes I go up to 20 minutes, sometimes 25, but for most days, especially during the week, it's 15 minutes.
Right.
That's like my non-negotiable, at least.
Yeah.
Yeah, first 2 weeks did not touch the gym
Yeah.
outside of just the treadmill downstairs.
I also did not go to the gym.
Yeah.
It's like
I
you
didn't
said
do
before,
anything. I didn't do any yoga, any
Yeah.
stretching.
Do you do yoga at home?
I try to, but
Yeah.
this last year,
Do you just
like,
know
it's
a
so
sun salutation,
sporadic.
or do you like pull something up?
I have a where's it at? I don't know where it's at. I have a basket full of like a yoga DVD set that I bought
Do you
that's
have
got like
DVD player still?
yeah.
Hilarious. I look at you have
It's got like all of the different types
Yeah.
of yoga. It's got like a 4-pack CD.
Oh, nice.
It's like 4 weeks.
CD?
No, what is DVD? 4-week program for each type of yoga.
Yeah. You have a wonderfully, beautifully decorated house, but I feel like these are all antiques. Like, you don't watch TV. There's definitely not a DVD player. These books that you probably read 100
The only
years ago.
time I turn on that TV if there's like a special like Cubs game or something that I want to see, or
Sports ball.
honestly, I don't even know. What's the last thing I tried to watch on there? I don't know. You can, or like the DVDs. You can, and it's just like workout DVDs.
Everything's on YouTube.
I never watch. Yeah, and I can stream from YouTube onto my TV, but YouTube always has fucking commercials
That's true.
during stuff, and I can't stand it.
Yeah.
So I just put a DVD in. They're like 30 minutes long.
Yeah. That's true. If you're going to watch a 30-minute YouTube, you're going to have commercials.
Yeah. Or it'll be like freezing or doing something so
Yeah,
stupid.
buffering.
Like if I'm already working out, like I'm not highly irritated, but I'm already kind of irritated.
Yeah.
I don't need like the dog in my face or shit freezing up, or
Yeah.
I need distractions.
I like the idea, like, you're the kind of person to be like, nah, I still have this VCR. It's the best way to watch video, and I don't have to worry about
dude,
the
to my
DVD
core,
stopping or scratching.
I wish that we still had 90s technology. I don't care about any of the other stuff. I'll go without, honestly.
Really?
Yeah.
Everything, huh?
Yeah. None of it's like, oh, I really needed this in my life. Like, I didn't.
That's
I
interesting.
like the old school way of life
Yeah.
when things were simpler and things actually worked, and you didn't have to like upgrade to something new every 5 minutes and just have all this waste on the earth
Everything
and all this
definitely
shit.
moves faster now. I mean, but that's progress in general, because like we're getting a whole new philosophy, because when you look at the 90s,
Getting
the
annoyed
kids from the
just talking
70s
about
have
it.
said the exact same thing you're
I know,
saying.
but it's we've seen the most like change in a generation
Yeah.
than any other generation like in the history.
That's true, and it won't go back. Like now, it's just absurd.
Yeah, and it was overkill for me, I guess.
It's a lot to keep up with.
Yeah, I'm not trying to.
I love
technology.
technology.
I don't keep up with it.
Yeah.
I have the most I've used a computer is just because of the real estate. Before that, it was like maybe the teachers would email me,
Yeah.
or actually COVID, because I was doing real estate school during COVID, and it was the same time that like we were getting 25 emails a day from school administration and staff and all that crap.
Yeah.
So.
When I think about you, I associate you with the 90s. Like, you're a 90s person.
I am.
You should have been a Gen Xer, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm right on the.
You're still.
I'm a millennial, but I'm an old millennial.
We're elder millennials.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you would fit right in with Gen X. The Witch. You and the Witch are those Gen X, those older Gen X kids.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I think that's, it for this episode. I want to keep it
first
short
2
and
weeks.
sweet.
First 2 weeks were
First
pretty
2 weeks in the bag.
uneventful. Yeah, we did some meal prepping.
Next episode, we'll
No
have
gym.
follow up with our weigh-in, see where we started, see where we're at after a month.
Yeah.
We'll see how that goes.
Yep. Are we good? Do you want to talk about anything else for the first 2 weeks?
I don't. I think that meal prep didn't go to the gym.
Oh, the first weekend or two, I remember I was like, I totally went off the rails. I was eating like chips
Yeah.
and a bunch of bullshit.
So
I like went really good during the week, but then
I
I like lost all control.
It's tough when it's here.
True.
Like, and
True.
A lot
We're
of grazing like that for me is tied to my emotional state.
Yeah.
Like I struggle a lot.
Probably me too. I feel
that.
like
Yeah.
I do it to like feel better.
Yeah, because sometimes I'm like not like if I'm deregulated, I want something, and my go-to is always
even if it's just like a dopamine.
Exactly. Like the easiest way to get that is to have something sweet for me.
Yeah.
But I've done well of avoiding that or like curbing that. Like I have bought some sugar-free puddings that I had stashed. I'm like, all right, if something happens, in case of emergency, break glass.
Yep.
And then I didn't feel like shit after eating a sugar-free pudding.
Right.
It still at least didn't have sugar. I understand like other bullshit.
Yeah.
But it didn't have sugar or carbs in it.
You're still sticking to what you said you'd do.
You know, I'm still looking for progress, not perfection.
Right.
You know, I still have the recipe from when I did this years ago, and when Jess had helped me with there are these little energy balls.
Mm-hmm.
I want to make those. That's my goal, is to make those because those are delicious.
Yeah.
And those are like, especially when you're haven't had this stuff for a while.
Yeah.
They are so sweet.
Oh, I totally know what you mean.
Yeah.
Yep. Strawberries taste like candy.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Like I had fruit. I didn't have fruit for these first 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So then I had like a grape, and I was like, holy shit.
Yep. Me too. Exactly. Same thing. Because I buy the kids grapes for their snack for school.
Grapes are the most underrated fruit. They're amazing.
They are delicious.
Especially green ones.
Yeah. No,
the
that's
most trustworthy.
My kids only like the green ones. So
because they're smart.
Yeah. the autumn crisp are their faves.
Yeah. People try to tell me about the cotton candies, and I'm like, I don't.
I actually I feel like now that you said that, I feel like grapes like derailed me at one point because I'm the kind of person.
They can.
Yeah, I'm the kind of person that like if I get a little bit of sugar,
you want more.
Yeah, it's like
that's the
it's like
addictive
right
nature.
back.
It's like heroin.
Yeah, but then it's
So
like
I've
you have to
heard.
go through it all again.
Yeah, I think one of the hardest things is if you have any kind of slip like that. Even when we talked about, when we texted about it, I was like, don't be hard on yourself, because it's so easy to be hard on yourself and then feel like, oh, I got to start over. Life is continuous process. There's no starting over.
Yeah,
it's just picking up from where we are.
Sure. Yeah.
And it's important to remember that.
Yeah.
That's what we'll end on. That's our lesson for today.
Yes.
All right. We'll see you guys in 2 weeks with the numbers and see where we're at then.
All right,
how we're
guys.
doing.
Thanks for listening.